Hello YouTube, welcome to another one of my Duel Links videos. So today I have the update version of the Fire Fist deck. Now I'm gonna address this right away before people start asking me, why don't you use Hasty Flame Sphinx, why don't you use Canine Tar? You click the thumbnail. This is the pure Fire Fist build. What I mean by pure is I'm only using archetype specific monsters. That's why I don't have Hasty Flames or Canine Tar, even though they work just as fine in the deck. Now this is very similar to the last version I posted. I basically only changed 4 cards. I took out anti-magic arrows and added transmodify because transmodify works really well in this deck. I don't think I had it last time I built it, so that's why it wasn't on here. One of them is enough. You can use it on Raven to go into Buffalo, or you can use it on Buffalo to go into either Coyote or Swallow. Most of the times you're gonna go into Swallow. The other change I made is I added another Swallow and took out one of the Coyotes. So I still have a 5 tribute monster ratio. It's just now 3 Swallow, 2 Coyote, and the other 2 were pretty straight up switches. Took out the 2 Cosmic Cyclones to deal with back row and put in the 2 Gyoko, which is just an amazing card. It serves the same purpose as, you know, Cosmic Cyclone, which is dealing with back row, but this pins the back row down and they cannot respond to its activation. So that's, you know, that's already a plus. It's also searchable with your Raven, so it just makes this deck so much better. And the deck still has the same approach, where you're trying to swarm the field and you're trying to OTK as soon as possible. But Gyokoku makes that a lot easier. The addition of this card to the deck means that you now have 5 fire formation speller traps, which means you can special summon Buffalo with a lot more consistency from the grave by, you know, sending 2 from either your hand or field to the grave. So the deck, it's a lot faster now and it plays really well. We're still running 3 Buffalo and we're still running 3 Raven. That's just basic. You don't want to open up all of your high levels, because then you're gonna brick. The same support in the 3 enemy controllers. You know, pretty much you need enemy controller in every deck until they hit it, and you know, it goes to 2 or goes to 1. There's really no reason why you not to run 3 of them. You can tribute take your Raven, get one of your fire formation spells, probably this one, because it's gonna give you an extra normal summon, and then you can tribute their monster for either Swallow or Coyote. That's a basic play. If you tribute take with Buffalo, and then you can, you know, you can summon your Swallow or your Coyote, and then you can get rid of your fire formation traps to special summon Buffalo again. We're using Beatdown as the skill because it's fairly easy to summon this level 5s, and it enables the OTK even farther. Now the thing to remember about Swallow is that he makes it to where all your Beast Warrior type monsters cannot be targeted by effects. So a lot of times, if you know the deck you're playing and you know what the back row they play in that deck is, it's very easy to tell if what you're going up against is like an econ or if it's something that targets. And once you have Swallow out, there's really no if you know it's a card that's gonna target, there's no reason to keep Gyoko on the field, so you can actually just send it to the grave, get you an extra monster, and go for the OTK. We're only running one of the traps because you don't really want to draw into it. You want to search this with Swallow. The effect is not too relevant, but it's a nice 5th card as far as the fire formation goes. If you want to play 2, you can play 2, but I didn't see the need of 2. Let's go ahead and get into these replays, starting with Pegasus. And I believe this was the obvious mind scan Cyber Angels. And you guys know how I approach Cyber Angels. If I have something that's gonna it's a good matchup, I'll go ahead and do it. But like this, he was going second. There's really no need for me to do my plays. It was like, if you're gonna OTK, go ahead and OTK. He goes for Sonic Bird. Black Illusion Ritual. Okay, so this was not the this was not Cyber Angels. Never mind. Sets one card. So I set my Buffalo. Go for the Econ take. Activate Fire Formation Tensu. Summon my Swallow, and once I summon Swallow, I realized that he couldn't activate that. So my guess was, oh, it's an enemy controller. So I just used the Gyoku because I didn't need it. I'm sorry, I have no idea what I'm talking about. Scratch that. He couldn't chain it because of because the spell card was still in the field. I don't know what I'm talking about. I just woke up not too long ago, so bear with me. But yeah, basically, if you can guess what the back row is based on the deck that they're playing, it's fairly easy to just take the chance. Even if that was an enemy controller, even if that was a Windstorm, it felt like it was worth taking the chance to just end the game right there. Like I said, you're not really going for a long game. You're trying to finish it as quickly as possible. And this was against one of my Discord members. He was using Gishki, which I thought was pretty interesting. But I break pretty bad. I don't have any of my tributes. There we see the Aerial. It's gonna search one card with that. But so far there's nothing that's really a threat for my Raven. He can't get over the 1800, so no reason to use either of my enemy controllers. I decided to go ahead and try to destroy this Aerial, since now I have a backup Buffalo in hand. Goes for Emilia once again, activates Mirror of Yara, so now Emilia can stay on the field. Destroys my monster, and here's where I get my second Fire Fist card. So I decide to pin the back row after I Econ take the Gishki. Now the back row is not a threat, so I can normal summon my Buffalo, activate my other trap, so that now I have two traps to discard from the hand, and that allows me to OTK. There was only one back row, so I only needed one of the Gyoku. The trap was giving me the 300 attack boost, so it all worked out pretty well. Next we're gonna play Crowler. Ghosty, shoutouts to Ghosty, nice name, man. I don't remember what this was. I remember the Gishki and the Pegasus. So I'm going second. I have a pretty good hand. Oh yeah, this is Red Eyes. I have a pretty good hand because I have two Gyoko, which is amazing. I'm gonna be able to pin down the Red Eye Spirit, and he can't chain to it. There we see Gozuki. And I also have Coyote, which I'm going to be able to special summon. So he sets two, which is perfect because I have two Gyoku. Pin both of those. Special summon my Coyote, and then I just set the enemy controller. This was very weird. He activates Gozuki's effect, banishing the Red Eye Zombie just to special summon a Bacon Saber. And then he top decks Storm, which doesn't really matter. He has no hand. I guess that was his way of just showing me that, you know, he was done. I destroyed Bacon Saber, and then he surrendered. That's why I don't understand why he used Gozuki's effect, because he would have been able to summon that Red Eye Zombie using the Wyvern that he threw away. That's why I was saving my enemy controller, but he surrendered. He was on a rank up too, felt a little bad afterwards. Here we're going up against another Pegasus. This might have been the Cyber Angels. Or did I not play Cyber Angels? I can't remember, man.
Duel.
So once again, I have, oh yeah, this was Cyber Angels. Basically the same game as the Relinquish one. I have Swallow, so all I needed was a monster. And this is the one I was talking about. I econ take my what's his name? Buffalo. Activate my Tensu to summon my Swallow. Swallow is gonna give me the trap. And I assume that because it was Cyber Angels, that was 100% an enemy controller. So I used Buffalo's effect. He can't target me with the enemy controller because of Swallow, and then I just OTK. And after this, I actually went and checked his deck list. And yeah, he had 3 enemy controllers, so it was either that or a bluff. And then this last duel, we went up against the Yugi Moto. I'm having a lot of fun with Fire Fist. I really think they got a lot better just by adding that one card. But it'd be great if we could get another monster. This duel I also don't remember. Oh yeah, Venus. We see Venus, we see 2 Mystic Shine Balls. Sets 1 card, which is perfect because I have my Gyoku, so your order to charge your enemy controller can just stay pinned down. I go ahead and use Transmodify, get Buffalo in the field, and get my Tensu from the deck so I can normal summon my Buffalo. And I can go ahead and take care of those of 1 Venus and 1 Shine Ball. He sets a monster, doesn't have anything it looks like, so I just destroy that. We see Heavy Knight. And then he gets a nice, oh wait, that wasn't a top deck, I guess you already have Knight of Red Lotus. He banishes my Buffalo, but doesn't attack into my other one, so I save my enemy controller, top deck another one. Double Econ Cheese play. The very rare double Econ Cheese. Summon my Buffalo, that back row still pinned, so I just attack directly for game. And that card, Yoko, is just so good. It's way better than Sergeant Electro, in my opinion. But anyway, that's it for the replays. They were very quick. Like I said, this deck is very aggressive. You're trying to finish games early, no messing around. But I hope you guys enjoyed it. Now, once again, it's the pure build. If you guys find success using Canine Tar or Hasty Flame, nothing wrong with that. I just went with the pure build because I like all the monsters. So that's gonna be it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. As always, like, comment, and subscribe if you want. Join my Discord if you haven't. The link's gonna be down in the description. Consider supporting me on PayPal. The link will also be down in the description. I really appreciate you guys' support. And till next time.